Hello, my beautiful people. Welcome back to the channel. If it's your first time tuning in, welcome to All Things Delicious. Today, on Brave Belly, join me at the table as I feast on Filipino foods. That's right. Without further ado, let's get the show on the road. Okay, guys, so this is literally my first time ever trying any Filipino foods. Anything remotely resembling Filipino food is Jollibee, which is obviously their fast food. So this is authentic Filipino food. It's from a local restaurant right next to my house. It's literally 6 minutes away. Had I known earlier, I would have had this type of food. So the name of the place is Marcel's Bake Shop, okay? It's a small little place, basically a hole in the wall, if you will. Here in America, we call places hole in the walls if they're just small and tiny. Okay, it's not derogatory, it's not insulting, all right? Sometimes hole in the wall spots have the most delicious foods. I'm of the opinion that it doesn't matter what the place looks like, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter how well it's marketed. What matters is the taste of the food, you know, first and foremost, okay? So without further ado, let's go into this. So, there's so many foods and I don't know the names of all the foods on this table. So I'm gonna need you guys to tell me what it's called in the comment section. There's just so many here, okay? I just wanna try everything and I'll tell you what I think of this food. Okay, so first, this is super famous, all right? Filipino, basically it's like chicharon, okay? Obviously, it's Filipino, and this is their sauce. Now, let's try this. Wow, I can't even explain it. It's hard to explain. It's like it has a sour flavor to it. Wow, it's so crispy. But just on the outside. The inside is super soft, tender. Wow. Real good. Probably the best chicharon I ever had. Honestly. The fact that it's so soft and it's easy on your mouth, doesn't scratch up, you know, your palate. Really good. Now, these are super famous. People call these, you know, spring rolls. And they definitely don't, that's not what they're called. They're like spring rolls. I guess that could be the generic term for them. Okay. Very good. There's so much food. So I'm gonna try a little bit of everything. And I promise you guys, none of this food ever goes to waste. I do eat it throughout the day and sometimes onto the next day. And with my appetite, I'll probably finish by tonight. Spring roll, very good. All right. Ooh, look at this. Big old ham hock. That's what we call it in America, ham hocks. Okay, I grew up eating food like this as a little boy. However, the way we ate it was boiled. Okay, just boiled with salt. This is fried. I never had it like this. So this is the first time trying it. First, I'm gonna try it without any sauce. Wow. Same thing. What's really impressive is that it's fried, but yet it's not crunchy throughout. It's only crunchy on the immediate outside. So it's nice and tender on the inside. Very pleasant to chew on. Very soft. Very flavorful. It almost tastes like it's boiled the inside. That's how moist and good it is. However, the outside is obviously crispy. Okay, so I'm gonna have it with the same sauce. It has like that little soury flavor to it. It's very good. And I have, you know, that spicy duck sauce kind of deal. I'm gonna have it with that. You know, that always goes well with pork, I feel like. And you know me, I always clean out of my bones. Like I always tell everybody, if I had a dog, there'd be nothing left for him, just dry bone. I'm hungry, you guys. Oh, look at that. The inside of the pork, it has like the tendons, it's super gelatinous. That's my favorite part. Very rich in flavor. I love tendons. Now, despite this being my first time eating traditional Filipino food, I have had Filipino friends growing up in high school. And they introduced me to butterfish. It's like dried fish, which is very good. But I didn't eat too many Filipino foods. Actually, almost nothing, basically. Just that. And I've had like the Filipino salty ham. You know how I had that? Where do you guys hear this? True story. So, my brother, I only have one brother. He's younger than me. He's married to a Filipino girl. That's right. So my sister-in-law is Filipino. I met her entire family, or at least her entire immediate family. Really, really nice, humble people. Really good people. She's a good wife to my brother. So my family loves her, you know. Because what more can you really want? You know, that my brother or my parents' son is, you know, loved and adored by his wife. And that is in fact the case. So Tanya, we definitely appreciate you very much. And then also my nephews, you know, we have 3 boys. So it's like the 3 brothers. It's the cutest thing. So we have Adam, who's the oldest. Then we have Anthony, who's the middle boy. And freshly born, he's only a few months, is Alexander. The cutest little boys. So I'm pretty sure they're gonna watch me eating all their, you know, all the Filipino foods from half of their heritage, you know? And I don't even know if they're familiar with this type of food, but we shall see. Okay, so I ate kind of like the finger foods, if you will. So now I'm gonna go into like the hearty meals. Okay, so let's see what this is about. First, this is some kind of stew, okay? Now, what is this called? Guys, if you know, please tell me what this is called. All right, look at that. It looks like some kind of curry sauce almost. It almost looks like Indian food, like a coconut curry type of deal. Let me try it though. It does taste like a, okay, this has okra. Okra, coconut. What else is there? Oh yeah, that's the okra. Just a mix of everything. This definitely reminds me a little bit of Indian food, just because a very, very mild spice, next to nothing, but just gives it a lot of flavor. Then we have the famous, this is garlic rice, okay? Garlic fried rice. I don't know if it's fried or they just put like a garlic seasoning on it. A very strong garlic flavor, not just plain rice. And that's what I noticed. You know, it's not just like a typical Asian type of food. Filipino food is very much inspired by Spanish food. So it does remind me kind of like Hispanic food. Even Mexican food has a very similar, like a strong similarity to it. Just the fact that the rice, you know, has garlic flavor. With the scallions, you know, the scallions is very like Asian. And that strong garlic flavor, a little bit, you know, a little bit oily, you know, to give it more flavor. That's kind of like the Spanish style, I would imagine, has like that rich flavor, almost, you know, how you would season pork. Good stuff. Now let me eat some of this with the okra. Ooh, it's spilling out, but it's okay. I'm prepared for this mess, okay? This delicious mess we got going on. That's very good. But I'll be honest with you, is it the most flavorful and richest kind of like stew? Not really, it's very mild. This is something that you would eat like in hot weather and not be like profusely sweating, because it's just not really intense. It looks heavier than it is. Very good, very good. We're gonna actually try some of these drinks now. Before I get into everything, I have a lot of these Filipino drinks. This is Philippine lemon. This is the mango. This is super famous. Look, they're like Capri Suns. So I asked the lady in the store which ones are the most which one is the most popular. She said all three. I don't know if she's being honest or she wanted me to buy all three, but we're about to find out. And this is sour sop. I don't even know what type of fruit that is, but we'll see. And I'm just kidding, guys. I know she's being honest, because these definitely stand out and they look delicious, and we're about to try them. I'm actually gonna pour them in a glass so you guys see the consistency and what it looks like. The brand is called Goyabano, fruit juice drink, cool taste, all right? Sour sop. So I got a glass here. Wow, I'm trying to avoid a major catastrophe with a spill. We'll see if I can pull it off. All right, so it looks like a lemonade. I'm gonna try them all. Look at that, really opaque. Wow. This is almost tastes like, okay, so this is the sour sop. If I could explain it, it tastes like a mix of coconut water with lime or lemon, but just like a hint, like maybe 5% of lime or lemon and then 95% coconut water. That's what I would describe this as. Very, very rich, but easy going down, all right? Not like sour. It's called sour sop, but it's not like super intense, very mellow. Oh yeah, that's definitely delicious. Okay, we're gonna try the next one is gonna be this one, but we're gonna jump into another meal. Okay, being that this is technically my breakfast, we're gonna try this since it has egg on it. Look at that, I'm gonna mix the egg in there. So this is called the pork sisig. Okay, look at that. Pork sisig. All right, so there's pork. Oh, it's just chopped up little pieces of pork. Look at that, with egg in a sauce. Wow, it has lemon. They squeeze lemon on the pork, so that reminds me of Mexican food. And the sauce here, very delicious. Okay, it looks similar to this sauce, but it tastes, to me, it tastes a lot better. Already, I'll tell you this much. The pork sisig, for me, is way more delicious than the meal that I just had previously. Guys, let me know what this is called, okay? This kind of curry looking one. The pork sisig right here, for me, this is more delicious. Very rich in flavor. Now, I know for a fact that you should mix this with the rice, okay? So we're gonna put some rice in here. And guys, tell me, I know I'm eating this totally wrong. Keep in mind, this is my first time trying this type of food, and us Americans aren't used to eating this. So I'm just trying to figure it out as I go. So you guys definitely tell me the proper way I should be eating this, okay? And I definitely will try it again the proper way if you guys want me to. salty pork, lemony, mixed with egg, and the rice. Very hearty. This is a meal that a warrior could eat. You know, you could eat this and go to battle. Or the working man. You could eat this and work the entire day. Labor, you know. Why? Because it's dense, it's hearty, it's filling, and I'm sure it has lots of calories. Wow. I definitely could keep going. Check it out. But I'm gonna move on to the next meal. Really good pork sisig. All right, this one, okay? I even know Filipinos that don't eat this, okay? This is called dingan or something like that. Dinuguan, okay? This is like pork blood, something like that, all right? I'm not scared, all right? My name is Brave Belly after all, and it's food, okay? It's food loved by millions, so there's no reason why I can't try it, all right? And this is how it looks. Oh, look at that, okay? Let's see what it's all about. Going in. Wow, very different. Has like a murky, it tastes how it looks. Very murky, very flavorful. And for an American, this would be generally, if it's my estimate, my educated guess, this won't be popular amongst American public. Why? It's so different than anything that we're used to. Okay, especially the fact that it's actual, you know, blood. And it tastes a little bit like it has that like, that iron flavor, you know? Very, very dank. What do I think about it? It's not bad, but it's food that I'm not used to eating. So, would I order this again? Probably not, you know, unless you guys know a better way to eat it. Now, mixed with the rice helps because it cuts it down, so it's not just eating pure, you know, pork blood. You know, but this is food of the warriors, I feel like, you know. This is something a warrior would eat, if you think about it. You know, they always eat like the hardcore meats, you know, organ meats, stuff like this. And don't get me wrong, another reason why I'm not squeamish in eating this type of food is because Polish people, they have blood sausage. And so I grew up eating it once in a while. So I'm not squeamish about it. You know, most people are like, ew, what is that? It's not bad. Give it a try. All right. So now we're going to wash that flavor down with this one, the Philippine lemon. All right. Let's see if this one's more sour than this, the soursop. All right. This one's a little more clear now. It's not opaque. Okay. And it smells like lemonade. Okay. This smells like lemon and lime. All right, Filipino lemon going in. Wow, now this one's a lot more sour. This is actually like lemonade. Is it a common lemonade that you would get in America? Absolutely not. This is less sweet and more sour. It goes really well with this food because this food is so rich. So this is almost like a degreaser. It washes everything. Cleanses your palate. Very, very good, especially with this food. Okay, now we have this. It's a wrap. Okay, it's an egg wrap, obviously. And this is freshly made. Okay, and I forget what this is called also. There's so many foods with all these names that I'm not familiar. So you guys tell me what this is. All I know, this is somewhat very popular. Okay. So this is like a wrap, and I definitely taste minced carrots. This almost looks like one of those spring rolls, but it's not. Okay. It's very much like a carrot salad. Excuse me. I'm not a huge fan of this. The flavor is not rich. I'm not used to eating foods like this, you know? So basically it has a taste like if you mince like carrot, and I don't know what that is. Maybe it's coconut. It's probably coconut, you know? Coconut and carrot. It's definitely something that Americans aren't familiar with whatsoever. Maybe I need it with this. Okay, the little sour flavor. Now you know what the heck, I'll still eat it. This is delicious. Okay, we still have more. Okay, I still have the pork sisig. Okay, this is soup. Check it out. Okay, let's see what this is all about. Pork sisig. No, pork sinigang. Pork sinigang. Wow, this is like sour soup. Wow, this is sour. It has cabbage. It has pork, obviously. Wow, big old pieces of pork. Check that out. Okay, big old piece of pork. Boiled pork, so you know how that tastes. And this soup is very sour. Has a lot of dark pieces of meat. It's so different. Wow. Definitely very exotic. Okay, I'm not familiar with this type of food either. Okay guys, I'll be honest with you. So far, my favorite dish is this. The pork sisig. Absolutely love it. My favorite. All right, I'm gonna take another drink. All right, the mango fruit juice drink. I have a feeling this is the best one because mango, you know, mango juice is amazing. Filipinos love drinking different fruit juices, you know, pineapple juice, amazing. Washing down all the flavors. Okay, so this one, I would say this is the heaviest one. And what I mean by that, it's the most intense. It's very syrupy and very sweet. Now, in my personal preference, is definitely this because it's the lightest. So it doesn't weigh you down with like heavy flavor. So this food is so rich that for me, I like a lighter drink with it. This perhaps is a drink that I would just have by itself. With all this food, it feels a little bit too heavy for me. You know, too rich in flavor, like syrup almost. All right, and this is chicken adobo. This is like one of the most famous Filipino foods, all right? That Pinoy flavor. Let's check it out. So first I'm gonna eat it like this, and then I'll have it with rice. Okay, so a little bit of sauce. Whoops, saved. Very rich, lots of dark meat, saucy. This tastes like a goulash, right? The closest thing that comes to mind is like a hunter's stew, okay? So it's chicken with like a gravy almost, okay? It's really a sauce, but it's very thick, like gravy. And then you have it with this delicious garlic rice, okay? A little bit of this and that. Wow, good stuff. Very rich. Wow. Okay, so now I'm gonna have more of this. Was it this one? No. This one's my favorite. The sour sop. Sour sop. My Filipino friends, if you guys have any other recommendations of delicious Filipino foods that I should try, please let me know down below in the comment section. I know I still haven't tried all the most popular ones. Like I haven't tried all the desserts, you know, the halo halo, but don't you worry about it. I got it coming. I just ordered like a variety box of all these Filipino snacks. So that's coming soon. So stay tuned for that. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Wow, the sour sop is so good. It almost reminds me of like those melon candies. Like the haichu melon. This reminds me of it. Good stuff. All right, guys, that looks like I've tried everything that I have on the menu for today. This is actually my brunch. I didn't eat breakfast or lunch, so let's call it that. Good stuff. So yeah, very good food. And I must say, by far, this is my favorite. Okay, real good. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for joining me at this delicious feast. If you guys have any recommendations of any more Filipino foods or any other ethnic foods, please let me know. Thanks so much. Please share, like, and subscribe. Till next time, signing off.